Now, this stop on the Auto and Truck Show takes us to Cap World, located just south of, what is that, University Parkway on 301 here in Sarasota. And we've got Jim Hunt with us, and Jim is full of knowledge about this stuff, folks. And I got to tell you, Cap World's an amazing place. Don't be looking for any ball caps. This is for your truck. Caps for your trucks, lots of all the accessories you could look for. Jim, how are you?
Good. How are you?
It's good to talk with you. You just had a customer come in just prior to our segment here, and you sold them a cap cover, or a cover. You call it, what do they call them? Customers call them all different things?
Call them caps, tops, truck caps, truck toppers.
Everything.
Anything, whatever they want to call it.
So he just came in, he said, I need something for my truck. You were able to take care of him in, what, 5 minutes?
Yeah, about 5 minutes.
Now, he comes back when to
He'll come back in 2 or 3 weeks, and we'll install it for him. His was custom ordered, color matched to his vehicle, which is something that a lot of the manufacturers provide a service for.
That's terrific. Color matched to the vehicle. Now, you've got a ton of accessories in here, in addition to the caps, the tonneau covers, and so on. Where do you start? When the customer comes through the door, do they know what they're looking for, or do you kind of have to guide them through the process?
Some do, and some think they do. It's interesting that many people come in here with a predetermined notion of what they think they want, but they're not realizing what's available. Sometimes you have to kind of walk them through the process of what they can do, and they find that sometimes what they thought they may have wanted necessarily isn't the end result. But yeah, they usually, they answer a lot of questions as to what they're going to use their vehicle for, and that really leads you to the better portion of the decision, really.
Well, so it's vehicle use that can determine a lot of this. So the difference between a cap and, let's say, a tonneau cover, or a lid, as they call them, as you mentioned to me, could be vehicle use.
Exactly. Some people may want something. They may like the look of a particular item, but once they realize its limitations, they may find that what they're doing with their vehicle kind of might be limiting to them. So there's other options that we can pursue at that point.
Now, brand name wise, we see the Lear name around here quite a bit. It's on your shirt. In fact, what are the other brand names you carry? And is the Lear top shelf? Is that
Lear's one of the top of the line covers that you can buy. It's a national brand. We also offer another national brand called Astro. They're probably not as brand recognized as Lear is. They're probably more prominent out west because they're manufactured in Kansas.
Okay.
But those are the two fiberglass manufacturers we carry. We also offer a variety of other brands in the store as far as covers. We carry Sportmaster, Access Cover, Rugged Liner, amongst many others.
A lot of different lines. Now, just so the folks know, Cap World is one of 15 locations throughout the United States. So this is not just something that just developed overnight. You said this store has been here for 4 years.
That's correct. And
you've got locations from New England all the way down here. You got Orlando,
Florida,
and so on.
Been open since '85, so it's been a modest, slow progression to the 15. It was started with one, and Florida's always been a good market for us. So we've probably seen more growth in Florida in the last 5 years than probably anywhere else in our company, and we look to open more stores in Florida in the future.
Right. Now, I won't say how many caps do you sell, but that's your leading product sale, the cap itself?
Sure is.
So you've got, in addition to the caps and the tonneaus and all these other accessories, what other types of accessories are popular with your customers?
A lot of people want to find some type of a side entry step or Nerf bar to get into the vehicle. Some of these vehicles are certainly coming with the larger tires on them are becoming harder to get into. A lot of the gentlemen that come in here, that's the first complaint their wife has, so they're instructed to find something to help them get in a little easier.
A small ladder or a step bar.
Exactly, and most of the time the step bar's a little more aesthetically pleasing, and you don't have to pull it out every time you want to use it. So it stays on there. So, but we do a lot of truck covers, a lot of step bars. We do grill guards, a lot of toolboxes. The commercial industry is quite popular with a lot of the guys who work for themselves out of their truck and make a living with their truck. They need racks and all that type of thing. We do a lot of grills replacements on the front end. Some people like to have their truck look a little different than others. So we do a lot of chrome trim on the door handles and fender trim. Lots of that kind of stuff.
You do all that work here?
Yes, we do.
How far back can you go in terms of vehicles? If someone has an older truck, let's say, and they want to put a cap on it or a tonneau cover, is there any time frame that you can't accommodate?
Yes. Fiberglass, because it's made from a mold much like a boat would be, they take up a lot of room. Most of these manufacturers will hold on to molds. And right now, you're probably looking at certainly from around 80 on up to current year model, you could probably find a cover to fit it.
So you're good for 27 years, right?
About 20 years or so. The some vehicle fits, go back a little further, so that will cover more years. But,
Okay.
it depends on the popularity of the vehicle too.
I bring that up because you might have some folks, especially a young person in their first truck. They might want to dress it up, customize it. One of those things they might want to do is put the top on it, the lid on it, the cover, the cap, and so on. And they want to make sure they can actually do that if they have an older truck. But if you're dealing with models, let's say roughly 1980 forward, they're probably in pretty good shape.
There's still quite a bit out there. Obviously, we don't stock that kind of stuff, but we get deliveries daily. A lot of the parts we get in here are usually a turnaround in as little as 24 hours. So the tops at the longest amount of time.
You've got an interesting operation here. When you walk through the door, the first thing everyone's going to see is the same thing I saw, and that the camera has picked up is you've got your caps right up in the front, got all your accessories around the showroom. It's a spacious place, folks. Lots to see, lots to do here at Cap World and Jim Hunt, and you've got a staff, and you're looking for more staff,
Sure
I understand?
am. We're currently looking for a sales position.
There's a plug. He's looking for a sales position. They will take very good care of you folks here at Cap World. Anything you need for your truck, you've got it right here at Cap World. All the accessories you can possibly hope for. Jim, we thank you for your time. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
Okay.